All right, my friends, it is time to start today, and welcome to today's live stream where we'll be working on our roller coaster project, of course. We'll be building all sorts of awesome stuff like powered rails up the lifts, and also waterfalls and pathways and all sorts of good stuff. And I can't thank you enough for coming out today. Checking the chat here, so yeah, let's get some start hype and let's get going. First thing we do, we gotta take a nap. Wait, where's my bed? Somebody stole my bed. Did you steal my bed? Oh, I can see you not looking at me in the eye. You stole my bed, didn't you? Somebody stole my bed, and I'm not happy about it at all. Not happy at all. Not even a bit. Once I think about it, I think I just blamed that cat falsely. I think I moved the bed. I kind of feel bad a little bit, just like a little bit. Not a ton, just a little bit. Oh, yes, I know, I moved it. That's why I feel bad about blaming the cat. I kind of feel bad about it. I should make it up to them somehow. Oh, hello, Bridge. How are you today? Great. All right, hello, friends. Hello, I'm going to hit you with my shovel, apparently. Oh, yeah, by the way, other thing we need to do today, we need to find You Got Scarred. You Got Scarred is still missing, so that makes me sad and all sorts of things. There we go. Thought there was another creeper over here, but I think he disappeared. If I could have one mod right now, what would it be? It's a great question. It's a great question. Time to build a waterfall, my friends. If I could have any mod, what would it be? Right now. Oh, okay. I probably know that. I kind of want a backpack. I want a backpack because my inventory is pretty full, but I have a lot of other things I want in my inventory that I can't have. Like I want a piece of cake, but can't have that in my inventory because it's pretty much full with all the essential materials. So a backpack would be amazing. Also, just Tinker's construct. I would be actually happy if Tinker's just became vanilla. I would love that because there are so many amazing things you can do in Tinker's. I think something like that would be amazing. So, backpack mod or Tinker's. Tree carpenter or I can't even talk today. Sorry. Yes, I agree. The tree decapitator would be amazing. Also, that is an amazing mod. Or fast leaf decay. Either one of those. I'll take any of those. So yeah, as you guys notice, we are getting so close to 10,000 followers on here, which is so cool. I can't wait to get, I don't know, you shouldn't always get worked up about numbers, but there's certain times like when you hit like 10,000 or 100,000. Those are cool. Those are just kind of fun little milestones. And they're just kind of, I don't know, they're just kind of cool little things. And I'm excited for it. When it happens, it happens. I'm excited for it. So what I'm doing right now is just trying to graze what am I, cow? I'm trying to just kind of add the sand back in here where Bob blew up yesterday. Why don't I do this smart and not waste so much sand? That might be a good idea. There we go, sweet. Oh, I totally agree. The tree decapitator mod should totally be an enchant. I love that. That's an excellent idea. Oh man, that is a cool idea because, you know, we can have fortune on an axe, but why? Does it really do anything? For a longest time, I thought that it may give you more saplings, but I don't think so. I think that was just a wise tale, if you will. One of them wise tales. So, but yeah, totally. I love that idea. You missed the start of the stream. What are we building today? We're going to start off with a waterfall. Then we're going to work on a pathway. That's super awesome. And then we're going to work on the roller coaster. So we're going to work on getting the minecars up the track. So we're going to kind of do some work on that. And Adventure, thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so up here, we need to build some scaffolding. We need to get this rolling. So we need to get up here, start building this. There we go. So first thing we're gonna do is just gonna get some basic scaffolding. And what? Is that a zombie back there? Is they punching through the wall, having a fun time over there in the Scarland showers, I guess. What is he? He's just having a shower, freshening up. You know, zombies smell, you know. They've got to make sure they maintain themselves. There we go. And we'll just cut this out like so. Very cool, very cool. I always get nervous when it's time to like breach the waterfall, because sometimes it can look amazing at the very first time, or it'll look awful. So it's like, what am I gonna get? Am I gonna get something that looks nice, or am I gonna get something that looks awful? And it looks boring. That's all I can say at this point. Very, very kind of boring. I don't even think you can even see this from the bridge. So let's work on it. Let's work on it. Let's work on it. There we go. So let's can get back up. There we go. Looking good, looking good. So when working on a waterfall, there's a lot of different ways of going about it. Do you want a free flow waterfall that flows straight down? Do you want something that kind of goes gently over a slope? Do you want something that falls and then kind of like lands on some rock and then kind of flows down like that? You know, there's lots of different options when it comes to waterfalls. I was kind of hoping this would be a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to kind of play with it a little bit. There we go. And then we can just continue to kind of let the flow go here. Let the flow go. How we doing? How we doing? Not 100% loving it. Not 100% loving it yet. Hey, that works, Scar. Just keep hitting it. Keep hitting it with that sword. There you go. Almost got it. There we go. Scar fail, number 1 of the stream. When will I have the first Jelly cam on the stream? The day Jelly cooperates. That's the day. Actually, no, I need to get another webcam. Webcams are a little expensive, so someday I will get another one, and that will be the Jelly cam. And like all of a sudden you'll be watching this, and all of a sudden it'll be boom, a cat face like right there, and you'll be like, whoa. I'm not sure I really wanted the Jelly cam all that much. But yeah, I know. I think the Jelly cam will be fun, and we'll get it eventually. We'll get it going. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go down here. I'm going to start working maybe down here just a smidge bit. What my thoughts are, anyway, is to start to build up this lower level down here a little bit. I think that might make the difference. Did you guys ever want to know what the backside of water looks like? That's a Jungle Cruise reference. If somebody got that in the chat, like, I will love you forever. Hello, zombie. You still back there? You still freshening up? Hello. All right, I'm just gonna cover you back up, okay? Here, move a little bit. There we go. You went on you. I can't even talk today. Talking's not something I'm good at today. Apparently, you went on a Jungle Cruise yesterday. Oh, that's awesome. I like the Jungle Cruise. It's a fun little ride. You know, it's a classic, if you will. It's definitely a classic. Waterfall wise, let's actually jump up on the bridge. So let's jump up on the bridge and kind of see what the waterfall looks like from a distance, and then we can kind of decide, okay, waterfall's a little small, it's a little too big. We can kind of gauge, because I want the waterfall to look cool from the bridge. That's kind of the point of it, and to kind of draw your eye a little bit to the roller coaster. So that is my goal, and let's see how we've accomplished it. Kyle, the irrelevant gamer, welcome. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. Okay, I can barely see it. I can barely see it, but I kind of like it. I actually kind of like it a little bit. It's not bad, actually. Just wish it was bigger. We could do something. We could take this hill down a little bit, and we might be able to see it a little more clearly. Do I know anything about the Bill Gates? Well, I know he's a computer guy from Seattle. He has lots of money, so he does lots of charitable work these days. Not working really at Microsoft. Does a lot of good stuff for people these days. There we go. Let's bring this over there. Cut these out. I thought I heard that Bill Gates was supposed to reinvent the toilet seat, and I never saw any progress on that. Did anyone else see any progress on the toilet seat reinvention? I never did. So that's a point against him. That is a point against him because I never saw any progress on that. There we go. Sweet. Bring that along there and bring that across there. Yeah, see? No, we did not see any progress with the reinvention of the toilet seat that was promised by him like 5 years ago. No progress. No progress. It's all talk, all toilet seat talk. No progress. All those billions, and he couldn't figure out how to make the toilet seat better. Jeez. Hold on, Jellie's at my door freaking out. Room now. So maybe we'll be able to see her in a little bit. Make the waterfall 5 wide. All right, let me jump back up there in a second and see what I can do. I just want to knock out this wall just a smidge bit more so that we can see the waterfall a little more clearly. See, I can't talk today. A little more clearly from the bridge. There we go. So we'll clean this up a little bit. As you can see, it looks very unappealing. So we'll clear this up, make it look a little bit nicer. There we go. And then we'll jump up here, bring that across there. Awesome, beautiful, okay. Awesome, all right, let's head topside. Let's sleep this night away, and then we will get to some more waterfall building. There we go. I'm gonna dive into the bed. There we go. Just dove right into the covers. What do you want, Jellie? Why are you staring at me like that? That's creepy. She's just staring at me with these big eyes, like, "Hi, Scar. Can you feed me?" Getting there. We can see it a little bit better. I'm just glad you can kind of see it a little more. I mean, it doesn't have to be like right in your face because the cool waterfall that we built down in this little corridor, as you've guessed by now, I like to build waterfalls. Hello there, turquoise sheep. How are you today? As you can see, that waterfall there, it's pretty just simple. And there's Bob. There's Bob. I'm glad you enjoy the texture pack. I'm glad you do. Hey, Ivan, how are you today? Welcome back, Ivan. I have an idea. Gazer Gaming, thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Converse, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for following. Huh. Trying to figure out. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of build up the rocks down at the bottom like this. I think that'll be pretty cool. It just shows that the waterfall's, you know, doing a straight vertical dive down and then crashing on the rock. I like that. Do you like that? I like that. Dano too. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. Sammy Swags, welcome. Thank you so much for following. Axton, thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. It's awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. Sometimes I miss some of you guys following. I apologize. I try to catch it. Try. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think we can keep working just a little more clearly, a little bit nicer up here. Youth Pig. It's an interesting name. I like it. Hookstar 007. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Hey, what's going on back here? What kind of shenanigans is taking place back here? Okay, this is when you can kind of start to work on refining it a little bit. See how you can kind of like come in here, clean it out like that? This one's going to be a little more tricky than I thought. Let me do something like that. Okay, then I can cut this out. There we go. See how we cleaned it up a little bit? Just a simple little thing you can do just to kind of clean the design up a little bit more. This is a little high up here, as you can see. This little puff of it, if you will. Oh, one Jellie or Donald Trump. That kind of made me laugh. All right, there we go. Sweet. Yeah, I like it. Let's do it. Backflip Boy, welcome. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. So at this point, this is when we start to add some of the detail. Get some of these details pieces built in here, add some andesite, add some different blocks like that. Mixes up things, keep things fresh as always. There we go. You really want to kind of pile on the rock a little bit on these lower areas down here. So you want to kind of clear out some of the sand. There we go.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Thank you so much for subscribing, Cypress. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. Let's get a big thank you sub hype in the chat for Cypress. But I really appreciate the support, and hopefully you now enjoy your Jellie emoticons and your chat badge. And feel free to spam as many jellies in the chat as you want. As many as you want. But thank you so much for the support. It's greatly appreciated. There we go. See, Ivan's a good example. Look at all those jellies in the chat. And a couple bobs. Got a couple bobs. But yeah, thank you so much for the support. So one thing I like to do once in a while is to grab out some stairs like a soul and then go like that. See, just add a little detail like that. It adds like a little like notch, if you will. Not Notch the good fella, but like a little notch in the rock, so it looks like maybe a rock had fallen out, or you know, just the way things kind of fall. And Black Widow, well, thank you so much for following, you mysterious spider. There we go. I've had my dealings with Black Widows in the past when I lived in California. Scary creatures in a way. I grabbed one time. I mistakenly we and my brother, we were making a bug box, if you will. I mean, we were kids, we did weird things. So we were making a bug box, and the box would just have lots of bugs that we could play with. And we were like, picking up rocks, and we were like grabbing the different bugs and stuff. And I'm like, ooh, look at this one. And it's like a cool little spider, it's black, and it's, oh, look, it's got a little red like thingy on it. And I like set it in the box. My brother's like, that's Black Widow. Uh-oh. and then as young kids would do, we tried to kill it because we thought it would kill us. Those are the most hardy spiders in the world. What we did to that poor spider because we thought it was gonna kill us. Oh man, it was scary. Scary. Yeah, hey, look at that. I think that's starting to come together. Maxie, well, thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate that. I appreciate it a lot. I love approaching Nirvana, but this song always kind of weirds me out a little bit. That like whoo sound is like. Cupcake. We're working on our waterfall, getting it all super fancy and awesome. The one thing I did forget was a bucket of water, so we can continue to fill in our river. So we're gonna go head off and get that. Hey, I see a Pip-Boy. I like the Pip-Boy from Fallout in the chat, which just makes me very excited for Fallout 4. Fallout 4, amazing. So excited. What am I playing on? I am playing on a PC. Playing the good Minecraft on a PC. And around a corner right inside. And do we have a bucket? We do not have a bucket. There's got to be a bucket. Can we have a bucket? I don't want to make a bucket. I'm lazy today. We'll just do some ice. We'll just do some ice. Are you on Xbox? No, I don't actually own an Xbox. I've actually never owned an Xbox. If Microsoft wants to send me one, I'll take it. But I've always kind of been a PlayStation guy. I've always had PlayStations. I'm not really partial really to any one console. Ow. Sorry, I just distracted. I got this pain and it's annoying. Yeah, I've always enjoyed my PlayStation. I'm not too picky on any one console. I would totally prefer to be like 100% PC guy. Like, I'm the PC's the best, yeah, whatever. But it always frustrated because it seems like anytime I've ever wanted to get like a AAA title for like a new game on a PC, they always have such rough starts. You know, there's always lots of problems, like the Batman game. Like before, when Batman came out, like I knew that I shouldn't get it on PC, and it shouldn't be that way. I should, you know, have both PC and console be great games. But I was like, that's not going to work on PC. And I was like, I was lucky I was right. I was like, there we go. I was right for once. Same with Assassin's Creed last year. I was like, I don't know. I'm not going to get that on the PC. I'm going to wait. And I was glad I did, once again. There we go. Because PC is definitely the more optimal place to play games, I've at least found. If you're going to be playing games with your friends and stuff like that, console I found to be the best. But like for a lot of ways, the PC is amazing for like little type games, indie type games like Prison Architect or Roller Coaster Tycoon we're so excited about. The Forest, all that good stuff. Good or girl, if you make it to TwitchCon, definitely follow me on Twitter and let me know if you go. We might have a little Scar meetup and stuff like that, and yeah, I think it'll be pretty fun. See, I told you, this song is really odd. There was just a growl now. There we go. See, we open that up a little bit. I think that looks way, way nicer. And then we'll sneak under here and just kind of increase the depth of our little river here. Would I stream Zoo Tycoon sometime? My computer does not have a CD drive. And it's like the only time I've ever thought like, dang, I kind of wish I had like a drive in my PC. My case actually doesn't have a location for one. It was like some of the first cases that stopped putting them in. So they could put in more fans, more hard drive space, which is totally the future and all. But I can't play those old games. I need to figure out a way of like getting it on like a thumbstick or something. And then maybe we could do a Zoo Tycoon stream. There we go. I think that's fine. That is perfectly fine. We can work on that a little bit later because we need to sleep this night away because it's getting spooky. Am I sponsored by Super Mario Maker? I have absolutely no idea what that is. You'll have to enlighten me of the Super Mario-ness. I saw that on Twitch's homepage, the Mario Maker. Is that something where you can make like Mario's like games, you know, the platformer style. Is that what that is? But I do know that Mario, or not Mario itself, but Nintendo is incredibly unfriendly towards YouTubers and Twitch streamers, so that is not something that I would be planning on playing on stream. As much as it looks like fun, the Nintendo is notoriously like not very nice to YouTubers or streamers. Well, there might be an ad served by Twitch when you join, but that has nothing to do with me. That's served by Twitch. There we go. I think that looks nice. So then we can kind of sneak on in here, and then we can apply the different blocks that we so choose. There we go. Sweet. Awesome. And then we can bring these pieces along here and bring that over there. And then we can go like so, bring these ones up like so, like that. There we go. And bring over there. And then we can sneak over here. As you can see, our inventory is getting super duper full. So we need to get some chests. But there we go. Starting to get some detail in here and looking good. So what is going on in the chat? What are you guys up to? What kind of conversations are we having over here? Do I have a favorite mob? Yeah, the Guardians are my favorite. I love those guys with those eyes and stuff. Ah, love them. Team Jellie or Bob? That's no question. Team Jellie, of course. If I could add one ore to Minecraft, what would it be? That's a good question. What do I want to see in the mining and the crafting? And that's an interesting thing. What would be a cool ore? Huh. What would you guys add as a new ore to Minecraft? I would assume if we were to add a new ore, we would be able to, you just started an amplified world? Nice, nice. We're going to start one too on YouTube soon. I don't know. I'm actually blank. Like, I don't know. What would be an awesome ore? Rubies are actually technically in the game. If you look at the resource pack file, there's rubies in there. At least they were. Maybe they removed them. Same as the quiver for so long. That quiver was in there, just hanging out, doing its thing. Sky, check the logic. Yeah, F1, if I see that person, let me know. Let me know if they come back or not. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I didn't see, but yeah, definitely if they come back, let me know. Do we want to cut that out? Yes, we do want to cut that out. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Put those along there. Boom, bada, bam. There we go. Looking good. Let's sneak in a little bit of cookies and cream. Get our cookies and cream block in there. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. And we'll cut those out. You know, what we could do is do like a little pass through where we can kind of see the other side. We can kind of do that maybe a little bit later. Pete, thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. And welcome to the stream. Does anyone here watch Doctor Who? I think we mentioned that almost in every stream. I really want to start watching that. I need to get a chance to kind of catch back up. Definitely want to catch back up. But yeah, I have not in about a little less than a year haven't had a chance to catch back up. There we go. I'm liking this so far. It's simple. It's like a simple little area, but these are what makes your worlds special is, you know, you build a cool structure and different things like that, but it's also how you go about your landscaping. It's always important in the design of a build. You know, it just adds that little extra design to it. And when you have a cool house or something and there's just kind of a blank slate around it of just green grass, it's always kind of disappointing when I see that. I'm like, man, there's so much more potential that could be could be harnessed within this world, you know, when I see that. So that's why it always takes so much extra time. Might seem to draw on a little bit, but in the end, when we can look at what we've done, it's always like, oh, there we go. I'm kind of glad I spent that little extra time there and here trying to make sure that that all kind of works out. As you can see, there's a big blank space back there. I'll get to it in a little bit. It's actually bugging me. I need to sneak back here and see what I can do. Let's see. Let's jump back up over here. And we go like that. And like that. There we go. Sweet. But see how we added those little notches there? I love that. I think that looks cool. When do I leave for TwitchCon? In a day or so. Not exactly sure. What have you missed? Well, we've been building this super awesome waterfall, and we're trying to add all the detail around it to try to you know, incorporate as much kind of detail into it as possible. Once we wrap up our waterfall and our rock work, we're going to work on some pathways, and then of course getting the powered rail set up and then going. Yeah, cats F1. I'm seeing what I can do. This is tricky. They sometimes will do something and sometimes they won't. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. And let me know in the chat if they're still active in the chat, because I don't see them there. So we'll see. But anyway, we'll fix this. We'll fix this. I'm sorry they're bugging you. That's not fair to you guys. But anyway, we'll see what we can do. But yeah, so let's get back to work here. We'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, thank you so much for coming out today, guys. I just saw that we had 250 people in the stream. That's awesome. I greatly appreciate you coming out, and hopefully you enjoy the stream. And if you're new around here, definitely let me know. Say hi. Welcome yourself to the chat. I'd love to say hi, of course. But if you just want to hang out in the shadows, that's perfectly fine, of course. But if you want to join the chat and say hi, I would love to say hi back and welcome you to the stream and all that good stuff. M6M, well, welcome to the stream. It's great to have you. Great to have you. Mr. John, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it. Okay, now the chat's going super fast. Backfoot boy, hello. The pro gamer, hello, welcome. It's great to have all you here today. Greatly appreciate it. So if you're new today and you're enjoying the stream, definitely follow down below so you'll be notified when I go live. Once again, this is our last stream before TwitchCon, so most likely I won't be able to stream before TwitchCon, but you never know. There always could be a bonus stream here and there. You never know. There we go. Just want to work on this section over here. Kind of add a little extra detail here and there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's sneak back over here. And then we'll bring over here, cut that in there like so. Bring those over like that. And cut those in like that. There we go, sweet. Nice. And now it's time, my friends, to add some mossy cobble. One of our favorite blocks. Here we go. Let's bring in our mossy cobble. Now, the only disappointing thing about mossy cobble is that, and again, are they back again? Well, you can block them F1. I'm still not getting anything back, but you should be able to block them. Also, you can disable your whisper in your settings for your your account to only people that you follow. So you go into your settings and you can change that so that only people you follow are people that can whisper to you. That's important when you stream to have that engaged. So see if that helps till we can hear back. There we go. Put that along there. Ah, I love the mossy cobble. There we go. So let's sleep on that away, and then we'll start working on that pathway. There we go. We need a faster way up to our bed, or bring the bed down. Maybe that's what we need to do. A broken underwater ship? Well, we've got a lot of broken underwater ships down at the roller coaster section. If you guys, you know what? I just realized we haven't ridden the roller coaster yet today. And how could we have not have ridden the roller coaster? We've got to make that happen right now. Let's get some roller coaster hype in the chat. Unless maybe you guys don't want to ride the roller coaster. We'll ride it. We'll ride it. I was just joking. We will ride it. So let's do it. I just realized that we hadn't ridden it yet. And a mob just blew up over there. Just blew up. Just exploded in midair. Favorite build would definitely have to be the project that we're currently working on, this roller coaster. Prior to this, fishing cabin. I think it's kind of whatever the project that I'm currently working on is what I'm kind of partial to. And that's what we're working on now. So let's have some roller coaster hype in the chat. So if you guys have any questions for me or anything while we're riding the roller coaster, just go Q&A Scar, and I will definitely try to answer what I can. Build some boats along the river, like some little rowboats, might be cool. Yeah, I love it. Do I have any movie suggestions? I haven't actually watched a movie in a long time. I've literally had the Lego movie as a disc on my desk for like 6 months, and I haven't got around to watching it yet. I'm more focused a little bit on like TV shows. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what's currently out. I've been so busy with stuff right now that watching movies and stuff has not been an option lately. But ooh, look at our underwater show scenes for the roller coaster. Would I like to go on a roller coaster in real life? I would. It's not exactly the safest thing for me to go on a roller coaster these days, just because I don't have a lot of like upper body strength to kind of hold up during all the, you know, the moving abouts and the jumping and the jarring and all that good stuff. But yeah, no, I totally love to ride a roller coaster again. Spoilers, I forgot to call spoiler alert. Totally did. Yeah, building a small little boat in the water near the bridge would be awesome. That's what this area needs, is some boats. Like, yeah, totally some boats over there would look really cool. Am I gonna make Bob a house? You mean a jail? Yes, we actually are going to build the Cat Defense Force police station, part of Scar City, and one of the things with that is going to be like a jail cell, and we're going to try to get some creepers in there. I think it'd be cool. That's awesome, F1. So hopefully at least that helps till we get something back. Yeah, so like disabling whispering is definitely at least the first start, and at least that'll help. It's helped for me. Any ideas for a Halloween build? Yeah, Halloween build. So last year we built the Haunted Mansion, of course. So If you're interested in building the Disneyland Haunted Mansion, maybe we built that last year, and there's a whole tutorial series on my channel. If you're looking for something different, I always recommend maybe something like a spooky graveyard. What you could do is what other cool Halloween builds can we come up with? So yeah, always those spooky like graveyard might be kind of cool out in the distance. Yeah, so this is where we need to start working after we finish our current work, is getting the powered rails up here. So did you guys enjoy the ride? What am I going to sacrifice? Because I don't want to lose that. I'm going to sacrifice that. Actually, I'll sacrifice that. There we go. Okay, sweet. I'm not going to sacrifice all that iron that made that car. Not one bit. No way. A pumpkin maze. I like it. I like that. But yeah, like a haunted mansion maybe. Something like that. A scary little mansion. What you could do is take one of your current builds and like Halloweenify it, if you will. So like make it decorated. Decorate it for Halloween. That might be kind of cool. I just forgot. Probably should put this minecar away. Let's head down to the maintenance shaft area. Take the maintenance area. I always get stuck on this. There we go. Have I solved the shadow glitch yet? No, I have not. And if you guys have any ideas on how to fix that, I would be super awesome happy, and that would be cool. Lag? Let me know if that gets any worse. Just simple things to try. You know, try refreshing the stream a little bit might help a little bit. Yeah, let me know if that gets worse. Build a ghost ship for Halloween. Ooh, so something that just floats the sea. Those are scary. You were born the day before Halloween. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Just having my midday snack here before we get back to work. But I'm loving reading the chat. You guys have an amazing series of ideas for Halloween builds. I love it. Where do I get my inspiration for my builds? All sorts of different places. Not any particular place. It comes from all sorts of things. Sometimes it's just a simple viewer suggestion. Sometimes it could be just a, you know, like an idea of necessity, like the tree farm. We needed somewhere not to chop down our forests. Different things like that. Inspiration can come from a lot of different places. There we go. So I just want to kind of build up these walls along here just a little bit. There we go. I love landscaping in Minecraft just way too much. I love it a little too much. You guys are like, Scar, let's build a pathway. And I'm like, hey, let's place down lots of dirt and we'll make a mountain. Make a hospital. You know, I always, you know, a lot of people have asked me to do that, and I spend way too much time in a hospital, so I've never done it, but I think maybe for Scar City, we'll probably build one. So I think definitely once we finish the roller coaster project and we just start working on Scar City, we'll probably build one. Because I feel like it would fit, you know, with a city hall, police station, fire station, all that good stuff. There we go. I just wanted to build that up just a little bit more, just so it looks a little more natural. Jackson Viva, well, happy birthday. Let's get a little happy birthday in the chat. Oh, happy birthday. Hopefully you have a wonderful birthday today. See, what I'm trying to go for is have these hills nice and thick around the edge of the waterfall, so that it looks like the waterfall is kind of like carved its way through the this little hillside. And look how nice everybody's in the chat. That's awesome. Everybody wish him a happy birthday. You know, we have a wonderful group of people here. I was so grateful to be able to stream for you guys. So grateful. We need some smooth stone over here, my friends. We need some smooth stone. There we go. Oh man, I could do this all day. I could do this all day. I could just be doing that, but I'm not going to because we got other things to do. We got other things to do to focus on. So I'm not gonna get landscape crazy. No, we're not going to. So let's start adding some of that smaller detail around the edges here. So I kind of want to just add a little bit more rock here and there right at this very top here. Because, you know, being this a waterfall at certain times of the year, of course, water would be flowing at higher rates and maybe even washing up here. So it would wash away some of the dirt around the edges. So it'd be more stone than dirt on these edges. There we go. So that's why I want to clear out any dirt on the sides, because it just wouldn't hold up if there was a storm and there's a lot of water rushing through here. There we go. So that's just little things. You got to kind of think, like, how would it look in real life? How would the water flow? How would it interact with the world? So that's a good way of, if you're trying to get something to look a little bit more natural, just that's kind of the way you try to think about it. If you guys have any better suggestions, you know how to let me know. Chat's right there. Starting to get dark, my friends, and mysteriously dark. Okay, there we go. Scar fails at organizing his inventory. There we go. What do I use to record? I use OBS to record. It actually works out pretty good. What happened to Stud Tech? Nothing. We've been uploading Stud Tech videos every week. Definitely check out the channel and check the stud list. I told you earlier today, not talking well. I checked the Stud Tech playlist, and there's tons of videos on there. We're building the Scar's Horse Trading Emporium, which wraps up this coming week. We do our last episode there, where we actually open the shop for business. We open that place up, and it looks super duper awesome. And then we return to our fort. And we wrap up the house with, we wrap that up the next week with an upstairs build. So we work on the upstairs and we build a bedroom and all sorts of good stuff. What happened to Feed the Beast? Feed the Beast and, of course, Lego Worlds had to be kind of postponed. You know, kind of their progress had to be slowed because of the surgery we had to have done on the, I guess, the 1st of August. So I was gone for a month, and to make videos for a month, I had to kind of decide, okay, I can make videos for Scarland, StudTech, and S'morehouse. But I had to, unfortunately, you know, cancel some of those other series because it was just too much to do at once. Trying to get a month's worth of videos set and then dealing with all the surgery stuff. So unfortunately, some of those series, that's where they had to end. But the fortunate thing is, after TwitchCon, we've got a bunch of new series starting on the channel and on the Twitch channel. So YouTube, Twitch, we've got tons and tons and tons of awesome things coming. So yeah, we got lots of cool things coming. I'm excited. How tall is the mother tree? That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know how tall the mother tree is. I'll have to figure it out sometime. It's surprisingly tall. So I just want to add a little bit more stone around these edges. And then I want to come back here with a bit of... Uh-oh. Is it already time, my friends? Is it already time for Twitch sleepy music? I think it is. So Twitch sleepy music. Will Lego Worlds return? Yeah, once I get back from TwitchCon, I will make some decisions on yeah, what if that'll return and some other things along with the new series. So yeah, if you guys want to see Lego Worlds return, if you want to see it return, definitely send me a message. Kind of let me know if that's something you guys want to see returned. So yeah, I'll watch that and see what you guys think. Next S'morehouse episode is on Tuesday. Okay, I'm happy with that for now. So I'm just going to clear all that out of the way. You know, it's not 100% perfect, but I feel like we've got something that looks decent. We can always continue to refine it as we continue about. So what you can do now is start to add some green life to it. So add some plants, kind of growing over the edges and stuff like that. There we go. Oh, the Twitch sleepy music is putting me to sleep. All right, I gotta switch it. We're switching it. We're doing it live. There we go. There we go. I swear that thing makes me so sleepy. Like I could fall asleep the second that comes on. Mr. Figgy Wiggy, thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Yes, Z's, please, more Z's in the chat. Yes, that is the sleepy Twitch music itself. So just kind of adding a little bit of plant life here. You can kind of dig it in a little bit here and there. Maybe even bring it over to here like this. Let me just knock this one out, knock that out, and then we can knock this piece out and then add that right about there. Sweet, awesome. And then we don't have any, no we don't. I was hoping we had some other materials on us, like some bone meal, but apparently we'll have to come back for that later. So once, I just want to put a couple vines on here. We can add more vines later. I think that's good. I think that's, where's my shovel? There's my shovel. Why is my shovel not cooperating? There it goes. I'm still getting used to this keyboard. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky. There we go. All right, I'm calling the waterfall good for now. I think we can come back and add more detail and stuff like that, but I kind of want to work on some other things also. So let's go work on that. So let's take a look at what the waterfall looks like from the bridge, and then we'll get to some other projects. And we might come back and work on it a little bit, but I think we spent a lot of time on it. And let's move on. Let's move on to something else. Next project, please. What PC do I use? Craft God as I use a custom built PC, and you can see the specs are up here if you're interested at the top there, at the top right up here. But yeah, it works for what I use it for, and I think that waterfall looks nice. So let's get going to the next project. And here we go. So we need to lay out our pathway. So this is one of the mini projects today, is getting this pathway that we've built through here laid out. So kind of what I want to do here is to decide kind of how I want it to flow. So if it kind of flows along here, like so, right up against the track. All right. Whoa, hello down there. So I kind of want it to be along here. Excuse me, I'm working up here, my friend. I want it to kind of run along this side right about to here. Kind of up to there, and then out to here, and then we're going to do a bridge from here all the way across to the entrance of the roller coaster. Does it sound like a plan? Does it sound like something you guys want to do? Help, your audio just went out. Let me know if that gets any. Let me make sure that's. Definitely let me know if that's the stream wide or if that's just an isolated case of a tech issue. Just want to make sure that's not for everyone. Oh, hello, skeleton. How are you today? This is my axe. It has killed you. I'm sorry. Audio so far fine? Awesome. I'm just collecting all this dirt because we're going to need it later. And you know me, I don't want to give up any dirt opportunities. I'm sorry, but there's a vacuum outside. Somebody's washing their car. I'm sorry if you can hear that. That's unfortunate, but nothing I can do about it. Unfortunately. Some people just don't understand that, you know? People are making videos. People were making live streams. And on the weekends, the lawnmowers and things, it's just frustrating. Reading the chat and walking into walls. That's how we do around here. What kind of shovel is that? It's an amazing shovel of wonder. It's got a little fortune, got a little unbreaking, and of course some efficiency to round it out. Make a bridge fallen tree. I like it. I like that idea. I like that. There we go. Okay. So we need to deposit some of these materials. This is why my chests are so disorganized, because I just did what I just did. So I want to start fresh. So we're going to build a pathway. So I'm just going to take out some random materials like this. There we go. Get rid of that. Got this. Got that. Okay, good, good. I want those. Okay, so that's good path material. I want to get some coolest my favorite. There we go. Get some coolest Need some of that. There we go. Get some of that. We need some more leaves. I need some jungle leaves, but we can get more of those as we get closer. There we go. The chest whore. Yes, the whore of my chest is true. There we go. What interested me into getting into Minecraft? That is a great question. So, if you're a long-time subscriber, so just before I get into my little story, I'm just going to put coarse dirt down as the main material, and then we're going to mix in all these other materials. But I just want to get the basic coarse dirt in here, because that's the foundation of the pathway. So, that's a great question. So, what got me into Minecraft? So, I told the story before, but I'll give you more of a reason why I like the idea of it. I just got my iPad. It was I got it for my birthday, and I was turned on YouTube, got it all set up, and the great Cnanders posted a video, his very first Minecraft video, the video that really showed the world Minecraft and got Minecraft just sent into the stratosphere. And he started like playing it, and it was kind of interesting because at the time I was just kind of playing a little Modern Warfare 2, but I wasn't really having that much fun. So I was like, I need a new game. I need a new game, something else. And this game just looked so different and unique for some reason. The blocks and the stuff, it just looked fun and unique. When he said that there was mobs in the game, hostile creatures that came out at night and tried to attack you, so you want to build a shelter to not get killed, I was like, really? You can build your own shelter? Like, anything you want? And the scenarios in my brain's like, yes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that is the game I want to play. The thought of like having to like bunker yourself in from the zombies. Now, when I started playing, I realized the zombies weren't quite as smart as I was hoping for. I was hoping that they would be like sneaking through the window, and you know, I had some ideas, and not really the case. But yeah, the idea of building was just super appealing. Why does Stud Muffin love bats so much? That's a great question. I feel like he's always been a great fan of Batman. So yeah, I think that's a great question. We'll have to ask him next time we talk to Stud. Okay, so let's bring this over. So what got you guys into Minecraft? What was it that appealed to you when you first saw the game, heard about the game? You're like, oh, I love jumping zombies. That's amazing. I want to start playing. Or, you know, did you like building? Did you like hanging out with your friends, like on a server, playing games on them? Let me know. Well, what got you into? I look over here at you guys because the chat's over here. I should look at the camera. What got you into it? This is all plain dirt, and I need coarse dirt. The open world, awesome. That's a big component of what I love in games. Crazy Taco says my videos. Well, that's an honor. I love that. Thanks, man. Oh, come and get me now, skeleton. I'm under you. I'm under you from below. Yeah, sneak into the water. I'm a sneaky shark. Gotcha. Am I ever going to play a different game? I played quite a few other games on YouTube. On Twitch, we've only done a little bit, kind of experimenting here and there. It's really kind of a balance because we all enjoy Minecraft. But then when it comes to other games, it's trying to find something that appeals to, you know, all you guys. Not every game will appeal to everyone, so it's kind of a balance to find the right game that you guys want to see me play, that I enjoy playing, that's good content for Twitch or YouTube. So this fall, a lot of new games are coming out, and I think a lot of those games I want to play on Twitch. I want to play other games, and I want to, you know, have good times with those other games with you guys. You know, have fun, and I think the best way of doing that is definitely playing Fallout 4. I think you guys will really like that game because there's a lot of elements that are similar to Minecraft, of course, with the base building and the survival elements of that, and of course there's some story things we could do. But yeah, that's what I'm pretty excited about experimenting with, of course, is getting into Fallout. All right, so now that we got ourselves a pathway kind of built up here, what we're going to do here is we're just going to try to insert a couple extra little, you know, other blocks like so. So we're just going to add maybe a couple other, you know, dirt blocks like this. See how that kind of just mixes it up a little bit? It's such a subtle thing that you may not know at first what you're seeing. Like, you might not notice it, but when those details aren't there, you definitely notice it. See, when you're walking through here, you can kind of see the patchwork of the colors. Maybe not even on the stream, but in a YouTube video, you'll be able to see it. What advice would I give a wannabe YouTuber? That's a great question. We talked a little bit about that earlier in the stream, and the first thing is, it's up to you. It's up to you. You are in control. You have the control to start and to learn and get all that done. So I recommend getting. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to take you out. Yes, I'll take you out. I'm gonna leave you because you're just charming. But yeah, just if you want to do it, you just gotta go over to YouTube, create an account, and start learning. Start learning about video editing, what makes decent YouTube content. Look at what's successful at the moment. Look at how you can change it, how you can put your own stamp on it. Start learning, you know, of course, the technical aspects that we talked about earlier today. There's lots of great resources, especially on Reddit and places like that. But yeah, just do it. Just get in there and start like finding what you love to do and start making content. You got to be passionate about it. And then once you get all that together, you start making a channel, and you know it'll take time to build up and to start seeing some, you know, some growth and some community start to form. But as long as you stick with it and you show a passion, and simplest thing, be nice to subscribers. I hate it when I see people that are just rude and nasty, and it's just not appealing. And who would want to watch somebody like that? So yeah. Be friendly, you know, make sure you're personable to everyone, and yeah, those are some really basic little keys to getting the channel off of the ground. We don't have a ton of stained clay, but I know I've got more. Excuse me, Spider, I am really busy here. You're just getting up in my business. You're just getting up in my business. You should build a house in Scarland. Yes, one of the projects we have starting soon is the ranch house. So the ranch house is kind of tricky at the moment because I really want to do Scar City, as we talked about. I also really want to do the ranch house. So I'm trying to decide which one I should do. Maybe we should straw pull it. We should straw pull it. We should definitely straw pull it. So as you can see right here, I'm just kind of adding some little extra little blocks here and there. It looks a little funny at the moment, but soon it'll be more detailed and stuff like that. We'll get some rock built up in here and it'll just start to come together, and then we will have a pathway, something that's not so hokey dokey, walking on just this green grass over here. Okay, I'm seeing it, I'm seeing it. We got a little Scar City and a little ranch house in there. Hey, F1, if you could, a straw poll would be awesome, if you want. I know, we're getting so close. 400 more subscribers on YouTube, and I'm sure we're probably, what are we off 10,000? I'm sure we're still a little bit off on Twitch for our 10,000, but I bet we're getting there. We're getting there, I bet. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. I'm mean to this poor guy. I should just put him out of his misery. Do I have a t-shirt shop? Yes, I do. There's a link down in the description where you can check it out. Hopefully this summer, or not this summer, since summer's over, Scar. What are you talking about? This fall, we are gonna hopefully get some new shirts, some new designs, some new awesomeness, really freshen up the place, which I'm hoping for. You know, I'm not gonna make a guarantee that I'll have it done in the next little bit, but I do want to, and it's definitely something I have planned. Kind of spruce up the shop a little bit, get some new stuff. What do I know about Norway? Not too much, other than the fact that it's definitely a place I would like to travel to if I went to Europe. Well, that's a big thing, is when you start streaming, or you start this, it will take a lot of time. That one subscriber, that one follower, that starts to snowball down into 2, then to 5, then to 10, then to 25, then to 50, then to 100. It's just keeps, you know, stacking up, little bit here and there. Every time you reach a new milestone, it just gets a little easier to hit that next one. As long as you're consistent, you're making quality content that people enjoy. That's always just really basic, simple tips that sometimes people overlook a little bit. Gotta not overlook those. There we go. All right, I am looking for a bit of, if you want to get really technical with details, and this is areas that I need to work on, is lighting. Lighting's a big deal, and it's not something that I have. It's barely okay today. Is something that's important, is make sure you're not in a dark cave when you're streaming, or you're making, you know, content, whereas you're putting your face out there and you are creating a webcam of some kind. You want to have something you want to make sure you're not looking like you're in a cave, because that just looks weird unless you're doing a horror game. Now, there's certain contexts where that's appropriate, but you want to make sure you're in a nice lit environment. Sometimes, you know, when you see somebody that's kind of like way back into the shadows, like it's a little bit creepy. So try to make sure you have you know, somewhat decent light. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to go out and buy any soft boxes or big expensive things, but just get a couple of lamps from the house and bring them into your streaming area or your video making area. And it's just a little thing. It's just a very simple little thing that really can kind of make a little extra something for your channel. There we go. So as you can see, we're just kind of adding little bits of detail along here. What we're going to do now is grab out some of this bone meal. And what we're going to do is I just want to add some grass on the sides here. There we go. Just a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit. No flowers. There we go. I like that. That's looking good. I think that's at least a start to our path, and kind of showing like the little progression of detail that goes along here. I would like to add some actual grass inside of the into the walkway. I think that would look pretty cool. Scarland National Park. Yeah, we need to fix up the Scarland National Park. It's a bit of a disarray. We need some more preservation, if you will. We need some more preservation. There's some areas where it's kind of been neglected and kind of beat up. So we need to work on that. There we go. Awesome. All right, we need more supplies. We need all sorts of good stuff. We need some more stuff. Oh, sweet. So yeah, I haven't got a chance to check the straw poll. Make sure you guys vote in the straw poll. We're kind of decide if we're going to do Scar City or the Ranch House for our next project when the roller coaster wraps up. And did I even mention that the roller coaster is going to be done by Halloween? Did I mention that? That it'll finally be done just shy of 1 year of building? Took a long time. Cassie, thank you so much for the nice tweet. I really appreciate that. It was very nice of you to tweet that out. I greatly appreciate that. Let's see. I'm looking to see. Okay, so we have a little bit more stain. We have a little bit of green carpet. We got some of these guys. We got some coarse dirt. Okay, I think we're good. A good year it was. Well, I'm glad you liked it. Like I mentioned it a million times before. The roller coaster took probably 6 months longer than I anticipated, but it's just a lot of work. It just was a lot of work, and in the end, I'm gonna be super glad I actually put the time, put the effort into it. Yeah, I do always apologize. It took so long. It did take a long time, but I think in the end, when we look back, we're going to be glad we actually spent the extra time and effort into trying to make it look a little nicer and get it going a little bit. Have I thought about doing a click to tweet? I'm going to be embarrassing. I don't know how to set that up. Maybe it's something I should figure out how to set up. After this, I will Google search and figure out how to do that. I'll figure out how to do it. I know other people have similar setups. It's just I've never quite got around to doing that. So yeah, that is something I need to do. I'll get that done. How am I going to celebrate 200,000 subscribers? I'm going to celebrate that with Scar's appreciation series for my subscribers, and that is going to be all sorts of fun videos that you guys decide that you want to see. Some of the videos you guys have picked was Day in the Life, Shader's Tour of Scarland, and then I would like to maybe do 1 or 2 more videos. So we got lots of fun little videos to kind of thank you for supporting the channel, supporting myself. It's greatly appreciated, all the great stuff you guys do for me. And so yeah, so I want to make sure I do some great videos for you guys to celebrate our the little milestone on YouTube, and of course here on Twitch. We're getting there. We're getting so close to 10,000. We might not get there today, but we're getting there. We're getting there. There we go. Sweet. Nice. Okay. What else do we want to add? Let's see. Let's just add maybe a little bit of stonework. So a little bit of stonework. So after this, once we wrap up here, once we wrap up our pathway, that's when we need to work on the actual powered rails of the roller coaster. See our little rock pile? It's just a little extra detail that that looks nice. Oh, thanks for the advice, Ivan. I'll check that out also. Optics, thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Nice. Looking good, looking good. Now, we didn't just lose the stream, did we? Like, it showed, like, offline for me for a second. Are we still online? Are you guys seeing the picture? Are you seeing me wave? Hello, everybody! Just making sure. I just maybe a little glitch with Twitch. Twitch has been fairly consistent lately, so I'd be surprised if there was an issue. But, yeah, definitely let me know if everything's still operational. Still up? Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there for a second. Crazy old Twitch. Crazy old Twitch. But yeah, Twitch has actually been fairly consistent lately, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know why it went offline for me, but I think we're good. Well, thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that. There we go. There we go. Put these along here. So just adding little bits in detail here and there. Always important. There we go. So it just gives you a little bit nicer feel as you walk down the pathway. Lighting wise, we can do that under our pieces of carpet, of course. So, you know, as we kind of go along, we can, you know, add a piece of carpet here and there, and that's where we can put our lighting. I want to get some brown stuff. There we go. So let's go get some. So we need some brown wool, and we need some green carpet, and anything else? I think that's probably good. No, I have not got a chance to look for the You Got Scarred sword yet. I kind of have an idea where it could be. I might try in a minute. Heading on down to the sheep farm. Hello there, sheep. How are you all doing today? Nick, well, thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and I can't get through here. There's too many sheep. And I'll just make a couple little bits of copper there. Very good, very good. Where's the green? There's the green. I knew you were hiding from me. Trying to get away from me. Not gonna get away from me. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Sweet. All right, we're off. Everybody's like, wow, that's a lot of sheep. That is a lot of sheep. Oh, I know what we needed. That's the other thing. We needed some actual green grass blocks. There you are. I knew you were hiding in there. Sweet. We should have enough wood blocks, right? We've got a little bit of dark, and we have a little bit of spruce left. So yeah, we still have a little bit of that left. Oh, I have an idea already, F1. I think I've got an idea for that. Oh, you know what? I have an idea for the color changing sheep, the Jeb sheep, which is kind of funny when exclamation Jeb. I have an idea for the changing sheep for the spawn tower renovation. What I'm going to do is the block that you spawn on, the block that Minecraft originally, back in the day, you only spawned on one single block. It wasn't like a radius around a spot. So nowadays, like, there's a block and then you can spawn within a radius of that. Originally, you just spawned on one single block when Scarland was new, and spawn tower was perfect. When you died, you appeared right on that block in the spawn tower. Now you can spawn in the tree, in the water, which is still kind of sad and annoying. So the question I have is what we could do with a changing sheep. So I'm going to put it under that block, the original block that you spawned on, and I'm going to put a glass block on top of it so that when you spawn there, you see the sheep down there, and it's kind of like some magical thing that you spawn there. You know, it's one of the reasons why you spawn there. I don't know. I thought it was kind of a weird idea that we might be able to do. That might be kind of fun. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to stick in a couple of these blocks here just to kind of mix it up. One thing we can do with these is apply some grass to them, and it might look kind of nice. There we go. So now what we can do here, let's take this out and run this along the sides of the pathway so it makes it look like, you know, the pathway is kind of carved out. There we go. There we go. There we go. Sweet. Now what we want to do is kind of cut out a little bit. Did you ever notice the panty flower that appears when you cut out one of these pieces of grass? Watch this. All right, everybody ready? All right, watch the screen. Go full screen if you have to, but here we go. Watch. You see it? You can see it for like a split second. That flower shows up when you break the grass. Isn't that weird? Here we go. I guess it's not like a critical bug that anybody needs to really fix, but it is something funny. And we'll just add some of these guys over here just to give ourselves a little more texture along our pathway. There we go. Put that along there. Put that over there. Beautiful. I'm loving it. There we go. Yeah, it's a 1.8 glitch. It's been there for a while. It's just funny. I always see that there, and sometimes I forget about it. I'm like, what? What are you all about? So I'm just going to build up just a little hill right here, just a little something to make this area not so, flat. It's not so flat. Just a little hill. There we go. Sweet. Beautiful. And we can build up this side just a little bit more. See how we just add just a little hill along there? Just looks nice. Okay, moving on. Let's grab out some rock. There we go. Sweet. Nice. Advice for building. My biggest piece of advice is to practice, is to get some pictures of houses, little things like that. So get like little bits of like pictures of models of little houses, and just practice building little ones over and over in a test world. You'll be amazed at how much you learn by doing that. Little intricacies of this and that, and try to actually recreate something from the real world. So if you recreate like a real house that's in the real world, it's actually surprisingly difficult, at least for me, to recreate something, then come up with something in my head to try to like match something in real life. And it just opens up a lot of weird possibilities in your head. Like when I tried to recreate the Haunted Mansion from Disneyland, one of the challenges we had was the wrought iron. So the way around that, how to fix that to make it look like the Haunted Mansion, was to use, let me just decide where I want to put this last piece, was to use spruce leaves. And I think it came out nice. And I think we accomplished what we set out for. And, trying to do that, you kind of think a little more creatively. At least I do sometimes when I'm actually trying to think of a challenge. Like, how do I actually recreate that? But what block would work for that? How would that look? There we go. We just got like a little hole over there now. Yeah, that was nice. Awesome. So I'm just looking around here for little pieces of extra detail. And I think what we've got here is working. Let's put this over here. Nice. Oh, hello. You're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be down there. See this down there? We can cover that up later. But it's, just put some vines up on the roller coaster platform. I think that looks kind of cool. Yeah. Jelly hype? Do we need some jelly hype in the chat? Do we need some jelly hype? How about we get some Jelly hype, and we can see about getting Jelly in just a minute on the stream, because I think that would be pretty fun. Oh, this makes me happy to have this huge section of the trail built back up here. Nice. This makes me happy because it shows that we're getting there. There we go. And put that along there. You're Jelly's biggest fan. All right, so I'm going to take just a 5-minute break here, kind of rest my breathing muscles here, and I'm going to get Jelly. And yeah, so when I come back, I'm going to have Jelly. And yeah, so go about your business, get yourself some snacks and stuff like that, and I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back, and I've got Jelly. Oh, look at that face. She's so grouchy. Are you grouchy today? Can there be one stream, Jelly, where you're like hanging out and like super happy, or you're gonna always be so grouchy? Maybe if you stream when I wasn't sleeping. Oh, poor Jelly. She's so sleepy. Look, she's just like falling over. Hey guys. Poor Jelly. Let me pull up the chat here. I realized it wasn't on. There it is. Look at that face. That face is so tired. All right, Jelly, say goodbye to everybody. Goodbye, guys. See you later. Are you gonna hang out? Hey, I think, oh, never mind. She's not hanging out. She left in a cloud of cat hair all over the place. So, looks like I'm repositioned and ready to go. I have cat hair all over me, and it's very disturbing. It's so disturbing. It hurts. All right, where were we? Oh yeah, let's sleep the night away and get back to work. Oh, I've got cat hair all over me. Got cat hair all over me. She, you know, that's what she does. You know, she might want to stay asleep, so she gets mad, so she just cat hair all over your face. All right, so I'm not sure what I want to do yet for a bridge. Not sure what I want to do. I know we've talked about, you know, doing like kind of a wood bridge, and then some of you guys mentioned a fallen over tree would be cool, actually. So yeah, I might play with that a little bit off cam, see what I want to do for there, because I want this, I don't know, I'm not sure what I want yet for this spot. I think that'll all have to kind of come in time when we decide to do. This riverbank here needs a bit of work. That's why I love putting coarse dirt along the river, especially right up against the water, because it gives it the feeling that the water is kind of washing up and down the shoreline, and grass really wouldn't grow too close to the actual, right next to it. So that's why I like to add just a little coarse dirt right on the edge here. I think that looks nice. There we go. Awesome. There we go. That's looking good.